Hello, and welcome to another Boneyard Bonfire. We're going to be continuing the story of Sunset Overdrive. Now, I've done a small bit of grinding, both game terminology as well as literal. But here we shall continue with Walt.
I've been working my ass off to repair this thing, and you go behind my back and make a new propeller. You looking to steal my glider?
No, it wasn't like that.
I'm fucking with you, kid. Can't you see me smiling?
Ha.
It's a fine propeller. We're almost ready to fly out of here. The only problem is, a few minutes ago, some scabs stumbled across the glider. I held them off, but they stole my glide wheel.
Glide wheel. Sounds made up.
Well, how about you make yourself up a way to get it back? And hurry. Those scabs will be back soon. I'll wait here.
Ooh.
I saw the scabs heading towards the amphitheater, down by the waterfront.
Yeah, they're right. It is fun to, jump from high, buildings. You seriously won't get hurt, and it's fun. Yeah, it gets somewhat annoying when you have to constantly hit.
There's that gang scabs.
Oh yeah, I got one to where it's like, I got amped to where if you kill an enemy, there's a chance they'll spawn
Here's the glide
a
wheel.
a
I better get back to
TNT
Walter before
bear.
it's a stroke, or something else old people get and then die.
Ooh. You know,
Walter, you okay? Told you they'd come back. Get over here and help me fend them off.
in totally totally a wild out of their topic. I had just thought about it the other day. In Harry Potter, the Sorcerer's Stone, Philosopher's Stone, whichever one year, depending on where you, your origin, because I think in the original British release it was Philosopher's Stone, whereas America it was Sorcerer's. And I think that was more of a
Don't let up. Now come on back to the glider.
it was more of a international choice. People won't know what a philosopher is potentially versus a sorcerer. Keep it simple. But no,
Give me the glide wheel before more of them show up.
it was a whole thing of when Quimble, I think Professor Quimble, the guy who had Voldemort stuck to the back of his head, when he ran in and screamed, "Troll in the dungeon," everyone just went, "Oh, there's a troll in the dungeon." Yet no one asked why there's a troll in the dungeon. Well, they didn't no one asked what Quimble was doing in the dungeon for there to be a troll there for him to find. And they didn't ask, we're gonna, they went, "Oh, we're gonna, research, we're gonna investigate and find out how a troll got in the dungeon yet."
These guys.
But
Disco agent. Automated security box.
but they never actually stopped and wondered, "Hey, Quimble, what were you doing in the dungeon that would allow you to, know,
This coast. Warrior needs food badly.
I'm gonna have to do some more video game terminology grinding.
Visco agents, automated security bots. They enforce quarantine.
They kill people for a corporation.
Get rid of them, or we'll never be.
I need to check out my weapons, because, okay, bad against robots, bad against robots. They do better against them. And, yeah.
Be able to launch the glider.
Okay, so it's... Wow, they have great aim. Oh. Ooh, that is not... It's like I'm...
Who the fuck are these guys?
Visco agents, automated security bots. They enforce quarantine.
You mean they
There
kill
we go.
people for a corporation?
Get rid of them. We'll never be able to launch the glider.
Ooh, I need to get something that is way better against these guys. Ooh. Oh, that is some bullshit. Ah, yes. Ah, final.
The glider's ready to launch.
I don't know if it gets easier, like, downscales, considering my level, like, how they have that programmed sometimes, or if it's like I just get better. It's one of those could be, but not sure.
Head over to the boom. We can use the smokestack updraft to give us enough of a boost to escape.
Okay. How do I go up and down? Good to know. Thanks. Anything else?
Wouldn't be much of a glider if there wasn't
I found this thing with
rockets.
some weapons. Give them a try.
Infinite rockets. I forgot about this.
Sam. Maybe what, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll follow the ship.
Come on.
Those barrel rolls are making me nauseous.
Alright.
Watch out for the mine.
Sam, how's that virus coming?
Don't bother me when I'm coding. I could really use a donut. A donut would help me think. Maybe Boston cream. Oh, that's a good donut.
Don't do that anymore. Wait a second. I'm reloading.
Whoever wins, I win.
Yeah.
Sam, we're running out of time here.
I'm finding now the finger is really slow.
Hold on a second. I need to reload the missile launcher.
Oh.
We're almost there, Sam. Is the virus ready?
Yes. I need no. I need no. I need red viruses for government websites, never anything like this.
Ooh, can I? Ah. Just missed it. Oh well.
Wait a second. I'm reloading. Those mines. This ship's gonna fall apart.
Okay, uploading virus now. Everybody pray to the C++ gods.
Head toward the power plant. We need one last big boost to get us over the wall.
Next time, try not to make it so dramatic by being so fucking slow.
Eh.
Also, thank you.
My pleasure. Just don't forget about me. I mean, us.
Don't worry, we'll send help as soon as we get out of the city.
Ooh.
We're gonna make it!
Good job, kid. Good job. Turn back.
What? Why?
It's too late.
You could have jumped out, Walter. You had the chance. It's like, sure, throw me, but it's like it's like grab and roll.
We'll miss you. You cranky motherfucker.
I'm sorry, Floyd. Just wish I could have saved him.
Best thing you can do is keep being yourself. Keep that swagger going. Cool?
Yeah.
Cotton Candy Daddy is nothing but swag.
Hey, Walter talked about this guy named Brill Cream. Says he was the smartest guy around. You find that guy, I bet he'll figure out how to escape the city.
Real cream. kind of a name is that?
One that's easy to remember, I guess. Anyway, Walter said there was ham radio signals coming from a Japanese museum nearby. Might be him. You should check it out.
Oh, is it this? I think I know who it is. Ooh. I need... if I could do... Oh, no. Ooh. Wait, I can just... Yeah. I think... Yeah. I think I'm gonna do a couple of the side missions, you know. Like, don't get me wrong, the full story is good, but it's one of those ones where it's like, do some cosmetics, get some gun upgrades, a little of this, a little of that. Like, I'll try and keep the side missions to,
Hey, we
you know,
have a
the
serious
side.
problem. Scabs set up turrets on the boardwalk near the diner. How do you know that? None of you ever go outside. Secret cameras. Fizco installed 2 types around the city. The big ones and tiny secret ones. I hacked into the tiny secret ones. That is so you, Sam. Thanks. Anyway, turrets on the boardwalk. Can you take care of them? So I've been watching them set up these turrets. They somehow automated them to blow away everything except scabs. You gotta help me figure out how they did that. So, Sam, you're hiding in a kid's funhouse using secret cameras to spy on everyone. You don't feel a little bit creepy about that?
Well, I thought I was more watching over the city, like a big brother.
Well, I guess that works. Oh, I can... That's a one-shot. Awesome. Oh, hey. Ooh, hey. Oh, there. Ah, just that little bit off.
Oh man, those turrets didn't stand a chance. Oh, I'm looking at another camera feed. They're setting up more further down the boardwalk.
There we go. Might as well get these since I'm right here. Ooh. Ooh, this is... Oh.
You're really good at killing scabs, you know that?
Honestly, I'm just waiting to get shot at. Figure out where that last turret is. Oh, there it is.
Hey, did you notice the dish set up on the stage? Pick it up for me, would you?
Fine, fine. Ooh, promises, promises.
Looks like they're using that thing to control the turrets. Oh, let's mount it on the roof and see if we can do a counter hack. Plant the dish on the roof and let's stop those turrets.
Yeah, we're crying out loud. There you go. There we go.
It looks like the scabs have moved their operation across the street. They have the turrets programmed to ignore assholes in hoodies. So, I can hack them to ignore you if you're not being an asshole.
Yeah, okay.
To keep my mouth shut? You need to fight with style. You know, not like an asshole. Just keep your style up. Get rid of the scabs and don't shoot any turrets. We need them. Awesome. Keep up that style. The turrets are ignoring you.
Ooh. Oh, whoop. Whoops. Eh. Forgot about that. Forgot that there's sometimes quest areas. Bit of button mashing only because you gotta... Bitch, I am trying. Ah, finally.
You did it! Oh, those scabs will think twice before they bring any turrets around here. I'm gonna reprogram these to shoot anyone that looks like an asshole so you can use them too. Oh, aren't I amazing? Hello. Are you still there?
Oh.
Hey, I bet you're wondering how Walter and I ended up together.
I just assumed you were twin brothers. So many similarities.
We met at a party. Or was it the DMV? I can't remember. Anyway, one thing I do remember is Walter didn't judge me for how I look, how I talk, how I dress. He told me, don't judge people, judge their actions. He kind of a zen motherfucker that way, and I loved him for it. He and I talked about you a lot.
Oh, my character moment sense is tingling.
There's something special about you. But it's Barry. You need a whole lot of wise ass.
Gee whiz, thanks for the revelation, Freud. Damn it, I just proved your point, didn't I?
Like I said, man, I don't judge people, just their actions. My point is, don't let you get in the way of yourself.
Did you just pick up a philosopher amp or something?
The mission is that way. Ooh. Ooh, no. I might have, when it gets to, like, the last, like, 1, 2 episodes, whichever, I might just do, like, a super, like, phone, like, run through all the phone stuff, because that might be an episode in and of itself, only due to, like, each one's probably a good minute or two, I'm not sure. Like, I'm definitely not done with more than, I'm only a good quarter of the game in. Ooh. I love these kind. Ooh. I love it when they're like in these places, where they're right easy to grab. another truck. Amazing. Okay, let's see. Where the heck is the next mission? Oh yeah, I clicked those off. And I'll help a hobo in a minute, I think. Where the heck am I? Oh, I'm right here. Ooh, I can get this phone that's this way. Yeah. You know, that reminds me.
Hey, want to look at my arsenal? It's
Yeah.
very big. You give that ammo a good home in somebody's head.
The headbang gun on.
Dude, charge up this weapon and throw a strike every time. Come on, abide.
Where's the dude? Wait back.
Dude, charge up this weapon and throw a strike every time.
Okay, the headbanger gun is just like it's a different skin. I need the hottie shotty at 23,000. Ooh, I am vaguely close. Oh yeah, I still had to check.
Physical media is still good for something. These vinyl records bounce off.
I
Stay on
still.
your toes. There's
Oh,
some
wait,
very
right.
strange shit out
Collectibles.
there.
Nah.
Now stay in one piece. I don't have too many other customers.
I'll find them in time. Okay. Wow, that I did forget how large this map is. Oh, that's where that is. I think yeah, I think I'll do this one then, like, cuz it seems like I gain missions and such, not just from like the main quest line, but
Where is your thief? You people are animals.
you know, I really gotten into playing the the porn parody games, if you want to put it nicely, to where like there's one that's been in development for a couple years and everything, and it's done really well. Is Paprika Trainer? It's a parody of
Now let me
the
out.
Totally Spies and everything, which like if anybody remembers Totally Spies, which is essentially fetish bait, like no ifs, ands, or buts about it, quite literally, it was
Let me out.
an amazing show and everything.
Thanks. Here you go.
But oh, what's this? Yeah, might as well.
Let's murder some crates. Hate these crates. Yeah.
But like Totally Spies was a great show. Like um,
This isn't the right game if you want cubes to be companions.
but yeah, it was like it's a great game, and like I'd like to see more like it. Of the like these old shows are given a bit of a new life. Uh, Dang it. It's fine enough. But yeah, I'd like to see other games like that to where it's a what if, like, anyone who remembers how fan fiction is and everything, it's one of those what ifs. Like, it goes off of a different facet. Like, it goes off of how the game truly, like, how the show was, like, character wise and everything. Where, like, this could have happened if it was a, like, if there was a different envelope being pushed. Like, there's pushing the envelope, and then there's, like, fucking send it, dude. To where, like, this could have easily been a good arc of, like, a whole season of itself. Of character development, of, like, it just going into, like, to where the setup is, it's dedicated. Like, there's Rick and Morty game called Way Back Home, or A Different Way Home. Like, to where it could be, but it isn't. But it could, and that one's good. And then there's Four Elements Trainer. I love that. It's taking a while. There's what was it, 18 Titans or something like that, to where it's the same guy who made Four Elements Trainer has that. Uh, Honestly, I've been a fan of Innocent Witches for a long while, but it's like these shows, movies, games, like, they're like the parodies of it. It's possible, but it's just they're telling of a different way. Like, they're good and everything, but like, I like to see how they could go and how they could maybe be better. Like, don't get me wrong, they're good and everything, but it's one of those ways where it's like, as I said in an earlier episode with Ben 10 Omniverse, where it's like balls to the walls, no hold bars. Like, HBO is making a Velma series, which, like, that's gonna be amazing, because, like, they made Game of Thrones, which I wasn't a big fan of, only because, like, it was explained best to me where it's like, watch Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit all back to back to back and everything, but every 10 to 15 minutes watch like 2 minutes of a porn video, and that's essentially all Game of Thrones is. To where HBO essentially went, you know, this is all intellectual. It's so, like, yes, there's drama, but it's more political and everything. Like, it's subterfuge, there's poisoning, there's all these plots and everything. And it's like, if we don't show titties, people are gonna turn away. And that's the thing, though. They did good, like, story writing wise. It's just a case of, like, they had 20 to 25-minute episodes, maybe even half an hour episodes, and they had to pad the runtime somehow. And they did that with porn and other shit. Like, they had some funny shit, like the Peter Dinklage stuff. Like, when his character was one of those ones where it's like, sure, he's a competent guy, but he's drunk all the time, but that's more or less because of other character stuff. Like, the dynamics of his character are that he drinks because like, that is how he does. But as I said, it's like just one season, maybe even two. Like, I'm not saying I want it, like, all these shows run into the ground. Like, I'm just saying they were taken up, like, they took off in a plane, they hit cruising height, they hit their peak, and some shows, like, that was the end. Like, they got one season, but they left so many questions unanswered. They left a cliffhanger, but they didn't get a second season or even a third season. Like, they didn't finish off where they started. Like, one of my favorites was Forever, where it's a guy gained immortality, and he's just searching how he can die, or at least why the heck he was immortal. Got one single season, but it was amazing. And then another was The Finder. again, one season, amazing, but it left on a sour note because like they got these amazing situations, this amazing plot idea, this amazing way they could transform and continue and everything. But they didn't. They got canceled, and so it's like they were great shows and everything, but they didn't get continued. And it's kind of like I want to see that with like another season, like not one or two seasons, just like to where if they do great with a single season, they get maybe one more. Like you can't just leave it off to where like Toriko, I think was the. It's like a. It's this balls to the wall type one where it's but it was a whole thing of they ended kind of similarly to Ben 10 Omniverse, where it's like sure, they finished the main plots and everything, but then they are like, you know what? There's so much good food out in the universe. We're going on an intergalactic road trip to go out eating. But that's what I'm saying. It's like they had a fair enough ending to where it's like, no, Earth is no longer in danger. It's fully safe. People understand they're aliens. They understand where um they are in the universe. So why not go on a road trip? But it's like I want to see another like a not no just that final season, like that one last one to where it's like that's it. You can't go anywhere more. Like, not only did you peak, you brought the plane back down for a nice landing to where you got from, like, they got from A to B. Let us see them get from B to C, and instead, like, and that may be a C, but we might as well call it a Z because, yes, it's an ending, but it's an ending that not only are we content with, like, we cannot truly continue. Like, we already know, like, canonically with Ben 10 was, like, 20 years later, he has a son, he's married, like, but we don't see those other offshoots. So I want to see, like, them get one last season of Totally Spies, go balls to the wall. One last season of Teen Titans, the OG, go balls to the wall. To where, like, no holds bar. When people die, they don't just be like, oh, I'm dead, and that's it. No, I'm talking blood, guts, like, they're killing, like, not that they're killing people left and right because they want to. I'm talking they have an overarching plot where it isn't just like, oh, like, this guy's dead. It was kind of my fault, but that's just how it is. No, I want them to have an internal crisis, like every single one of them, because it's like they've caused a death. They have taken a life with their own hands. Like, it's this whole thing of they were fully capable of doing that a long time ago. They tried not to, but they did. I'm talking real stakes, real consequences, not just this mamby-pamby, oh, we knocked them out and they woke up 15 minutes later in a jail cell. That's it. No, I'm talking death. Like, and I want Alex Hurst to get his season 3 of Gravity Falls, and I want it to be how he sees, how his fucking vision, because he had to do so many fucking hoops in Gravity Falls to get by the Disney censors. Like, he did some stuff that's like, sure, he gave people vague nightmares, but I'm talking ending of like true balls to the wall, nuts crazy. Like, he did a little bit of crazy with the shifter having it a bit, you know, the Thing type reminiscent. I'm talking things like even more Boswell, because it's like the whole thing was it's like it's cryptids, it's supernatural, it's creepy shit that is non, like I'm talking I want to see them fucking summon Cthulhu and lose their shit because they no longer can tell reality from, like, they can't tell reality from their imagination. Like, they've seen behind the veil already. I'm talking, though, to where there are things that truly aren't there, supernatural or otherwise. Like, it is quite literally their brains frying inside their heads because they have seen that which they cannot comprehend. But no, it's like Ben 10, uh, Totally Spies. I want another Martin mystery season. Like, because, like, there was a crossover with Martin Mystery and Totally Spies. Like, they had similar, like, I don't know if like, they were similar as in, I think they were the same art studio, quite possibly. But, one more balls to the wall story of that season. Like, oh, what else? It's like there are a lot of early 2000 shows that need to get a final, like, because look at Samurai Jack. It would have been like that season 5. It was amazing. He got home and everything. Yes, but it left open because now there is a Jack 1,000 years in the future that Aku did not torment or alter or anything. So you have a Jack 1,000 years in the future. Then you had to where there was only 10 episodes, but it feels forced. Like there was a three, like they shortened, like they tried to cram 4 episodes into one single episode. Like the last 5 minutes of the 10th episode was like a 3 episode arc that was shortened because it felt like going from a college essay to a 12-year-old's fan fiction, because it was like, oh, and then Ashi and Jack realized that Ashi had, like, was similar to, had Aku's powers, so she opened up a time vortex. They went through, and they went right to a couple moments after Jack, the one Jack was initially vortexed by Aku. So he defeated Aku, and they had a marriage, and yada yada yada. Like it felt so forced because it, like, she didn't like practice her powers. She didn't like go through this long ass thing because Aku had like a good 2 decades to fully to realize his powers, and whereas she had like in 1 minute she instantaneously figured out how to do time travel, which like so difficult. But yeah, it's like they could do so much better with another season of like Gravity Falls, Teen Titans, Totally Spies, Martin Mystery. Like, just, I want to see them go balls to the wall.
Hey
Now
there,
let's do
good
this
looking.
mission.
The name's Reginald. I'm what you'd call a hobo, vagabond, mobile survivor. Friends call me Red Caboose Reggie, on behalf of my potent chili stew. I've got a bit of an issue with this here train. As I'm sure you noticed, it's not going anywhere. I need some new digs. You think you could procure the train engine over in yonder yard?
Yonder yard. Yeah, might as well. I'll finish up this episode with this. does it feel like I'm gaining far more style points in, like, right now. Like, it's far easier to gain skill than compared to a couple of minutes ago when the mission was to gain skill. Ugh.
Dub this engine the Chili Con Reggie Express. You think you could escort this steamy can out of the station?
For you, Reggie? Anything. This thing go any faster?
The Chili Con Reggie is hobo friendly. Might get some hop-ons.
Hey, where are you going with our train, you bum? I thought we told you to clear out.
I'm a hobo, not a bum.
God damn that!
Let's show these stew burners how to catch the westbound. Hey, look, the train. Oh, Chili Red. More panhandlers. Keep off the train. Better get on the express. Hotter than a bowl of my chili up there. Life is like a bowl of chili. Hey, you're getting too far.
Ah, damn.
Get on the train. Life is like a bowl of chili. Tracks are blocked. Help a hobo out, will you? All right, now jump back on the train. Ramming speed. Aha! Turns back on the block, straight on till morning. Woo-hoo-hoo! We made it. Perfect place to put together a hobo jungle. No one around to stop old Reg from cooking. If only some of my hobo buds were still around to join me. Well, At least you can come back and see me sometime. Thanks for the kindness, friend.
So, this Brill Cream, he's a lifelong scouting expert and troop leader. He and his senior troop were marching in the parade during the overcharge party, and I guess they all got chased to the Japanese museum.
What do you mean, senior troop?
These aren't all little kids roasting marshmallows and tying knots. They're older.
Yeah.
More focused on life skills, volunteering, conservations, and shit like that.
So basically, the anti-me.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Yeah. Ooh, what's this? And I've already been here before. Let's see, do I... Nope, I gotta hoof it. I think I'll get within, well, spitting distance. Ooh, hey, wait. Motherfucker. It's like... There we go. Yeah, I'll get within spitting distance, and then I think I'll end this song here. I'll end this episode here.
I'm gonna knock your head off!
A majestic pack of OD.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Hello and welcome to Sunset TV. I'm Brandon Winfrey, and let's prescribe you with a full dose of good old Sunset Overdrive. I watch Scrubs, so pretty much a doctor. Last week I said I was going to talk about character customization, but last week I lied because I'm a dirty liar.
Yeah. Let's see.
Look at these traps. Nice designs.
Yeah, that's close enough. Think, yeah, I'll end it here. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. And goodbye.